Jai Gurudev. Hello and Namaste. Welcome back to another series of Let's Talk. And today we are going to talk about your powers. The powers that you have hidden inside yourself, that you have hidden. And it's hidden in such a way that even you are not able to find out, right? Who told you to hide it that deep? Let's dig it up and get the power back and be a powerful person. When we say power, it's not a cliche word. When I say power, it's not a cliche. It's actually the strength that you have. All the things that we are made of. Even science nowadays say that humans are the atom, the power, strength. The body can hold the power, right? Without the power, we are nothing. And a lot of preachers, lot of counselors, lot of people, lot of religion tells you that you are not powerful. And we are conditioned that way, right? How we condition our mind. Let me ask you one question. Have you ever said the sun never rises from the east? We are taught, we are told, and we believe sun rises from the east. On the other hand, the truth is, again, this truth is given to us, told to us by the science. It's not the sun. Sun never moves. It's the earth. Earth rotates. Earth rotates. Earth completes a circle of the sun and becomes 1 year. But have you ever thought that way? Do you ever imagine this earth moving? No, because our mind is not conditioned that way. Our mind is conditioned to think sun rises from the east. Now, if that can happen, then anything can happen. Your mind is conditioned that you don't have the power. Your mind is conditioned that you need somebody's help to get something, whereas you have the power and you need your help. The help of your power to be whatever you want to be, to reach wherever you want to reach, to start the journey, whatever kind of journey that is, right? So, some people tell me or ask me, in fact, when these gurus and the spiritual counselors or preachers start meditation, and I close my eyes and I get a lot of thoughts, how to avoid them. Here, what I'm saying is, those thoughts are your powers. Why to avoid them? How can you avoid your thoughts where we are made that way? Scientific research have said that 60,000 thoughts a day. We have the capacity to think, or we have the capacity to have 60,000 thoughts a day. Imagine those 60,000 thoughts, we can convert all of them into our strength. But what we do most of the time, we are conditioned to think negative. I won't say be positive. I won't say start thinking positive. I would say see how we are conditioned. Because if we always have been thinking negative, all of a sudden I cannot start that. Right? I need time. You would say you need time. I understand that. You need time. But in the meantime, when you are taking time, clearing your head out, think of something. A weapon right? Those thoughts are our like weapon. You can kill something. You can chop down something. You can use it positively. You can use it negatively. Those weapons have nothing to do. They are not malice. They don't have any ill thoughts. They are not devil. They are not demons. We use them, and how we use them, the weapon becomes the same. Similarly, in our last series also we talk about matchstick and matchbox. The same matchstick, same matchbox can be used to light the stove and cook food, or light the house negatively, right? So the thing itself has no power, just like the weapon and the matchbox. Thoughts we can create. We can create thoughts. We can generate thoughts. We can teach our mind to think positive. Okay? Or at least we can teach our mind not to think negative. What is the difference? You tell me, what is the difference? If you always think positive, you will attract positivity. If you always think negative, you will attract negativity. You will meet some person who will always complain about everything. They are like complaining box. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have that. What do you have? It's not possible that you don't have anything. If you have nothing at all, you have one thing called life. Your body. This is a machine. You can use your body as your machine. Right? Machine with the powerhouse. I'll tell you one story. Once upon a time, I had invited a friend to my house for lunch and prepared everything possible. And then he was negative thinker. And he sat down to eat food and he was judging, checking every food, all the bowls served. And then he said, oh, you don't have the green chili. I can't eat without green chili and salt. Oh, you don't have that? And actually we didn't have. So we were sad because minus green chili there was everything. But he was not there to see all the things. He was only focusing on what he didn't get. Right? You're feeling disturbed by the sound moving around. We live in a kind of village, so you can see a lot of sound. If you can ignore them, you only focus on my words. Like only focus on what you have there. Don't focus on the things that you don't have. Don't have to listen. This is just like thinking positive, right? A lot of noise coming. Neighbor has some goats and he's doing something. This tuk noise is coming and vehicles moving. Don't listen to them. If you would only focus on those noises, you'll only hear those noises. But if you focus on what I'm saying, you won't even imagine or you won't even think, oh really, that was the sound? I didn't even notice. You wouldn't even notice, right? So that's how we can start thinking positive and not thinking negative. Don't become the person who's always searching for the green chili. Focus on that. Don't always have one magnifying glass. That magnifying glass would always increase the positivity and decrease the negativity. It's always on us, how big we make the negativity, how big we make the positivity. So big words, there are a lot of people who would tell you big words, but I have experienced that those big words are not going to help anyone. Here I want you to get this power. Anyhow, my mission is only to make you powerful. I'm not here to increase, the viewers or subscribers or whatever. If you get my message, I'm done. I'm happy. My life is worth living now because I'm helpful to you. Okay, so how we start the lesson? You cannot avoid those thoughts. Convert it into positive. How is it possible? Is it possible? All the time we have two options, negative, positive. For example, if something happens and if I lose my one finger, I'll only have 9 fingers. I have the opportunity to thank the Almighty for not chopping my head, or I can always be a complaining box for taking my finger. What do you want to be? Decide. Okay. So next time we'll talk about some more powers. You will get to know your powers, and I love to see you that powerful. Till that time, stay cool, stay calm, stay safe with lots of love. Namaste. Jai Gurudev.